Hey everybody, East Coast Pete here. Welcome to Midrock Crisis, the show that asks, whatever happened to rock? This band slipped through the cracks. We let another one get away. They formed in '68 and they should have made it. They were Canada's Beatles. Only 2 albums, but oh, this band is Canada's big star. No luck outside of the province. Toronto-based, named after a section of Toronto similar to New York City's Greenwich Village. The music and art scene attracted young adults as well as tourists from both sides of the border. Toronto, perched on the northwest portion of Lake Ontario, is not a typically cold Canadian city. Its proximity to the lake allows for a redirection of cold winds, leaving a warm pocket of fresh air surrounding the city, making it something of a resort and one of Canada's best kept secrets. Geddy Lee is from Toronto. I'm sure that he frequented Kensington Market, the neighborhood, and the band. Band members were Keith McKee, lead guitar, Gene Martinek, keyboards and guitar, Alex DeRoe, bass, Jimmy Watson, drums, and Luke Gibson on vocals, and everyone composed. '68, The Avenue Road, When You Need Both. Sleeve art shows bandmates exposed in a snowstorm like cold wasn't an issue. Oh, those hardy Canadians. Here are the songs. Number 1, I Would Be the One. Horns, superb vocals, flamenco hook. This song has great presence. It's not sugary like much of the '60s popular music. Number 2, Speaking of Dreams. No treble on guitars. Precise drumming on this and every track. Bass as fluidic as Phil Lesh. Nice job, Alex. 3, Color Her Sunshine. Honky tonk, breezy, harmonica light pop tune, not bluesy. Number 4, Phoebe. A Girlfriend. Mild ballad. My mom likes this one. A little cloying when they repeat the girl's name again and again, like she's asleep and it's time to rise and shine. 5, Aunt Violet's Knee. A child's remembrance, melancholy, but not heavy, more watercolor than oil. Serene and reflective with a touch of violet water. No drums. Come, gather round, gather, come round, now. Number 6, Coming Home Soon. The horns and reverb-drenched tremolo, preppy, psychedelic romp. 7, Presenting Myself Lightly. Hopping along the garden path, a guitar duet. A careful folk rocker. Number 8, Looking Glass. Oboe intro, trippy as heck. Beatrice, another girl's name repetition song. She seems like she's looking for something. And 10, Girl is Young. Chimes. Remember that old Gary Puckett and the Union Gap song Young Girl? Well, this is nothing like that. 11. In 1969, the band put out their second album. It's called Aardvark because it's high in the alphabet. The sleeve art has a claymation aardvark on a puppet stage. Here are the songs. Number 1, Help Me. starts with a muffled bass riff, but soon resolves into colorful layers and harmonies. Number 2, If It Is Love, I Ask Myself, a pure love poem, and it rocks out on the third verse. Number 3, I Know You, buoyant. None of these songs rock hard, but they capture you. Kensington Market is an exception to other failed hipster projects of the late 60s, and they are better than many other successful bands from those fervent times. Number 4, Something Other. Puzzles right from wrong. A cool groove as close to a heavy sound as they choose to muster. Was there anything heavy in the 60s? Steppenwolf. Yeah. 5, See the Clouds Through the Snowflakes If You Try. And Don't I Know It. Number 6, Said I Could Be Happy. And I'll hold her to it. Number 7, What They Know. A minor key bridge. Sounds like Cream. And guess what? Felix Pappalardi is the producer of this band. Number 8, Half Closed Eyes. Anthemic. Think about the times we used to ... Cartoon. Effects-laden pastiche. Have you come to breathe? According to the bio, LSD and MDA provided for mass confusion on the band's initial tour of the States. The concerts were sloppy, the label was miffed, but as studio work, these 2 albums were such innocent, lush, homespun avant-garde, I can't help but wonder what could have been. Felix Pappalardi should have took them to Woodstock. And like Toronto, Kensington Market was a reluctant secret. Toronto would prefer to be nondescript, but this band needed to break free and enter the world stage. Sometimes even the best don't get breaks, and sometimes they get broken in the process. It's a tough business. I hope you've enjoyed what I put out. I'll be back next week with some more reviews of some bands that you've heard of and maybe some that you haven't. Thanks for being with me. Please hit subscribe and like, and don't forget to ring the bell. Bye, everybody.